Hi everyone, this is Michelle with Samson Properties again, and today I'm going to attempt to make a vegan yogurt. I have a friend who is now also a client of mine in real estate, and she was saying how difficult it is to find good vegan yogurt and even more difficult to make vegan yogurt. I've been making my own regular yogurt out of whole milk for quite some time now, about a year, and I just love it. But she's allergic to dairy, so I'm going to try to figure out how to make some vegan yogurt for her. I have got my cheesecloth. I've cut that into two pieces and folded it so we can have it later to cover the yogurt and still allow it to breathe. And I folded it into pieces that will cover the glasses. I'm going to try two kinds. My cheesecloth is about 12 by 15, 15 by 15, roughly speaking. And I'm folding it so that I could get a 4-layer piece of cloth for over top of the glass that I can then put on with a rubber band later. And then I've got one of those for each of the glasses. And then I've got my live cultures. I bought a really good live culture. That is what you use to create the yogurt. This is my particular choice. I can't say it or I would tell you, but let me show you the name of it, and you can see, you can find these live cultures in capsule form because they're the easiest to add to the yogurt. You can see the capsules. You open the capsules and add it to the yogurt, and that's what helps to make it yogurt and not just coconut milk. I'm also using coconut milk, which this is a coconut cream by Savoy. And this is one of the recommended types of yogurt making coconut cream to use. Some coconut creams work better than others, but this one I have been told works the best. And then I have my two glasses that I've poured half of the yogurt into, half of the coconut cream into this glass and the other half into the glass on the other side. And I'm going to add sugar, just a teaspoon of sugar, to one of the yogurts to make it a little sweeter and try to activate the live cultures a little bit. So let's start by taking out some capsules. I need about 3 to 4 capsules each. So I'm going to err on the side of caution and do 4 capsules in each. And these are a little expensive, but so is vegan yogurt in the grocery store. So, get a good one. It's worth a few extra dollars. And I'm going to open the capsules into the first yogurt and just dump the contents, not the outside casing, into the glass. And I'm going to have 4 capsules that I enter in each glass, plus in the one side I'm going to add a teaspoon of sugar to see if maybe that makes it a little more yogurty. And let's use the can for trash. And when I'm done adding those capsule contents, I'm going to stir them in slowly. And you'll notice I have a plastic and wooden combination spatula to stir with. Stirring with the metal tends to make the yogurt a little more, tart maybe. Maybe it just tastes different. I don't know why. But you can try it if you like. I would suggest that you use a plastic or wooden stirring device and get it mixed in there and get the yogurt to be nicely blended with the contents of the capsules. And the nice part about this spatula is that I can actually scrape all the way down to the bottom and not be missing any of that and if you find any little lumps, you want to go ahead and smash the lumps out as well so that you get no lumps and bumps in your yogurt. I'm using 2 different types of rubber bands so that I can remember which is which. This one without sugar is going to be a combination of an orange rubber band and a red little coaster, so that I can keep that separate from the one with sugar, because once it's all stirred and covered, I'm not going to be able to really remember by look which one had which in it. So I'm going to take my cheesecloth, and I'm using 4 layers just so that it will allow the gases caused by the fermentation of the cultures out, and it won't pop up, but it will keep the yogurt in. And you don't want to spill it. We're going to keep this off to the side now and stir. I've got my measuring spoons here, and I'm going to stir in a teaspoon or so of sugar in the other glass, as well as the contents of 4 capsules of culture. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to taste test this when it's done. It's going to take about 2 days, plus or minus 12 hours. So somewhere between 36, I dropped one of the casings in there. Get that out. Somewhere between 36 and 72 hours. So you can let it go longer and it makes it a little bit more bitter. I prefer mine on the shorter side. So once it's thick, but somewhere between 24 and 36 hours, I like to strain it then. So to get all of the bitter liquids off and have just the thicker yogurt left over. And I use my regular yogurt as a substitute for sour cream because it's so much more healthy for you, and it has the live cultures and it's lower in calorie than using regular sour cream. So it has a lot of advantages, and I'm hoping my vegan yogurt will have the same advantages for my friend and client Andrea. So let me get this nice and creamy, all the pieces inside blended smoothly, and see what I can. This one's blending a little bit faster and better than the other one. That's nice. Now I'm not using a face mask while I'm making this because this is for me to try, but I have had my vaccine, so hopefully everyone else will be doing the same soon, and we'll all be able to go back to a little bit of normal. But I am going to have this yogurt for myself over the next couple weeks, and if it turns out, I will make some for my friend Andrea as well. So let's see how this is going. So that's nicely blended. I'll take this out and put it off to the side. Okay. I've got a tray over here for the spatula. And let me put the cheesecloth on top of that. Again, I'm folding this in quarters, this 12 by 15 inch piece of cheesecloth, which you can buy typically at your local grocery store, or sometimes even during canning season, Walmart or Target will have it in stock. And I'm using a nice thick rubber band. This one has the blue. So the one with sugar is blue-green, and the one without sugar and just the live culture acidophilus is in the orange-red combination. So I'm going to put these a little bit later. I've got a shelf up here in the sun. I'm going to keep it in the 74-degree temperatures, roughly speaking, in the sunlight, and hope that it starts to grow and ferment and becomes a yogurt over time. So hopefully you'll join back and see how my yogurt turns out in a couple days. And I'll have some more tips on other things that I do for healthy living and just inexpensive options to fix things or different ways to go about things over the next several episodes. Hope to talk to you soon. Have a great day. Again, Michelle Gilday with Samson Properties, and I'm looking forward to having you join me on my YouTube channel.